Cabbage down. How about making welcome Roy Hammock back to the stage?
Well, there is a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson. She's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. Walked over to her house, and this was going on. Her brother was on the sofa eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen cutting chicken up to fry. Her daddy was on the backyard rolling up a garden hose. I was on the swing with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes. We were swinging, yeah, we were swinging. Yeah, now Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the swing, just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. Yeah, now Charlotte is my darling. She's the apple of my eye. When I'm on the swing with her, it makes me almost high. 'Cause Charlotte is my girlfriend, and she has been since the spring. And I can't believe it started on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. Yeah, now Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe it started on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. Y'all want to do something with that? It started on this front porch in a swing, just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. Yeah, now Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. And I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the swing, just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. I'm just a swinging. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is a song I wrote for my mother, or about my mother, after my dad had passed away. You know, folks sometimes act like they feel good and they're going to make a good show, but sometimes you can see if you just look at it just right. It's called Mama's Lonely Eyes. She's been a wife, she's been a mother, and she's the strongest one around. In time of trouble, you can call her, and she'll never let you down. But she won't tell you if she's lonely, but you can see it if you look around. I can see it in my mama's lonely eyes. Mama's eyes are like a picture holding all the strain of life. No matter what you think you might see in her eyes, she denies it every time. She won't tell you if she's hurting, but you can see it if you look around. I can see it in my mama's lonely eyes. When you ask her how she's doing, you know she's always doing fine. No matter how that life is treating her, she always seems to wear a smile. But she won't tell you if she's lonely, but you can see it when you look around. I can see it in my mama's lonely eyes. Mama's eyes are like a picture holding all the strain of life. No matter what you think you might see in her eyes, she denies it every time. So don't you ask her how she's doing, 'cause she'll always give you the same old line. But I can see it in my mama's lonely eyes. Yes, I can see it in my mama's lonely eyes. Thank you.
How about a hand for Roy Hammock. All right, we're going to bring that fella from Dothan back out here again. Make him welcome, Mr. Danny Howell.
Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken. I don't mind if you sit here. I'll be glad to share with us. Usually packed here on Friday nights. Oh, and if you don't mind, could I talk you out of a lie? Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome, but I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Honey, would you like to dance? Hey, I like the song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance Maybe later on I could drive you home. No, I don't mind at all. I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. I'll sit on down here, honey. Thank you. Appreciate it. They tell me, little darling, that tomorrow you'll be wed. You thought that it would hurt me, but you hurt yourself instead. I'll always be the same old pal, just as in years gone by. I'll sit back and watch you while you sit along and cry. Tears falling down your pretty cheeks, tears you cannot hide and tears you cannot keep. They are tears of sorrow and tears of delight. I wish I had a nickel for every tear you shed last night. Oh, Jerry Goodson. Jimmy Powell. I stopped by to tell you that I wish you happiness. I hope that you'll forgive me for intruding like this. I hope your happiness will follow through the years. I'll sit back and watch you while you sit along and cry. Tears are falling down your pretty cheeks, tears you cannot hide and tears you cannot keep. They are tears of sorrows and tears of delight. I wish I had a nickel for every tear you shed last night. I wish I had a nickel for every tear you shed last night. Thank you, little Hank Sr. too. I surveyed all the good things comes to me from above. I could count all my blessings from the storehouse of love. I'd simply ask for one favor from him beyond mortal king, and I'm sure that he'd grant it to me. I wanna stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away, and we'll enjoy the beauty with all things that's good. I wanna stroll over heaven with you. Jimmy Powell. Jerry Goodson. So So many places of beauty we long to see here below, but time and treasure have kept us from making plans, as you know. Come the morning of the rapture, together we'll stand anew, while I stroll over heaven with you. I wanna stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are banished away, and we'll enjoy the beauty with all things that's good. I wanna stroll over heaven with you. I wanna stroll over heaven with you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Danny Howell. Tell you what, I still say we need to get him to do a whole show of Hank Williams one night. I think he knows every song Hank Williams ever did. Wouldn't y'all like that? Just a good old Hank Williams set. Right now, we're going to get our drummer back up here and make him welcome, Mr. Dustin Worley.
What do you say when it's over? Don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover, next thing you know we take the fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. And I don't know if words for me still upset you, but I just gotta make this memory stand clear. You know I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. I guess I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. Still I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. And things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And now I'm leaving here a better man. And yes, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Thank you. How many Merle Haggard fans do we have? This next one's called Today I Started Loving You Again. Hope you like it. today I started loving you again. And I'm right back to where I've really always been. And I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And then today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I've cried. I should have known the worst was yet to come. And the crying time for me had just begun. And today I started loving you again. And I'm right back to where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And then today I started loving you again. Jimmy Powell, give him a big hand right there. Jerry Goodson. Cause I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And today I started loving you again. Yes, today I started loving you again. Thank you. Operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. I sure do need to tell her that I thought the whole thing through. And now it's clear that she is what I should have held on to. And they say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Postman, can you sell me a special kind of stamp? One to send a letter from this crazy lonely man back into the wasted years of my living past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine, 1982. I'm losing my mind going back in time to 1982. Thank you.
Dustin Worley, always a good job. All right, we're going to get the house lights up. Y'all get your ticket stubs out because we're going to have a drawing. And you might win a valuable, valuable prize. We're going to get somebody to come up here and help me with the drawing. I think Miss Jan's coming up here. She's going to help us. So y'all get your ticket stubs. You might be a big winner. All right, first thing we're going to give away is a free pass to next week's show on the 24th. Right there, you want it? You get it? We'll see about that.
Got your name on it, JL. Got your name on it.
All right, let's draw one out of there. Let's see who really gets it. 316-317. 317. 316-317. Right there, she is, right down there. She gets the free ticket. All right, here's something a little unusual. Here's a whole bunch of paper sleeves to roll up all your change in. If you got a lot of change at the house, you can have you something to do tomorrow. 316-320-320. Right there. He gets the change rollers. Want you to bring them back full now. And here is a polka-dotted tablecloth. Look, vinyl tablecloth. Boy, how did I tell you, that's so a little bit. I don't believe that'll work for Thanksgiving dinner, will it? 316-330-330. Right, the Jay's mama gets the tablecloth. All right, now here's something that like not to made it out here because this is something good. This is some of that hot chocolate mix and some little marshmallow, and there's a cup to put it in, the whole thing. Got it all right there, just add water. And here we go. Let's see, 316-322, 322. Right over there, he gets the hot chocolate. Here's something that always is in season right there. Good old flag, fixed so you can hang it up either in your window or wherever you want to hang it up at, I guess. And 325, 316-325, right there. Artist Fan Club gets the flag. All right, now let's see which feller's gonna win this. Here's a whole set of clip-on earrings. Now I tell you what, them's real subdued, aren't they? Real bling bling, so she says. 316-332. 332. The lady won it at least. All right, here we got 3 padded coat hangers. Look at there. You can hang up your padded coats, I guess, with it. 316-324. 324. Y'all got the coat, he got the coat hangers, all right? All right, now, we'll see who wins this. Here's some car wash and some stuff for your leather seats to clean them with. So 316-315, 315, right there. Yeah, he looks like he needs to wash his car. Yeah, it'll work on a tractor too. All right, now here's something a little unusual that we haven't had before. Boy, it's a good one, too. One of the best ones I've ever seen. As soon as I figure out what it is, I'm going to give it to you. It says an oil warmer, and it's got some little candles there to put up under there to warm oil. Now, I want to tell you what, if you're trying to fry a stump knocker, this ain't going to work. I can tell you that right now. I don't know why you want to heat up oil, but that's what it is if you want to do it. 331. 331. Right. Jeez, Daddy gets the oil warmer. Boy, y'all going to starve to death if you're going to fry fish in that, I'll tell you. All right, we got 2 more things. Here's one for all them old scaly hands and scaly feet and all that stuff. Y'all got you some good old hand cream here. 316-290. Might come in handy this winter. 290. There she is, right down front. 290. And believe it or not, this is probably the most popular thing that we give away here. A good old back scratcher, or you can beat your husband upside the head with it if he needs it. 316-293. 293. Hey, you did win something after all, didn't you? All right. How about a hand for all of our winners? And for Miss Jan for helping us. All right, we got a gentleman that happened up tonight, and if we'd have known he was coming, we'd have put him on the program. But so we saw him back there, so we decided we'd just put him on the program anyway, because he's been here before, and I know y'all going to enjoy him. Mr. Oline Powell, make him welcome. I don't know.
I don't want to be his name anyway. It used to be Casey. We'll just
I sang just like Mr. Powell, but it don't come out just like him. He said he had it on his brain, but I got his guitar. That may be one reason he had it on his brain. Orchid is a flower that blooms so tenderly. thrill the fairest lady of the land. When placed beside a blushing rose, a rose could not compare. But how was such as I to understand? I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. When placed beside a blushing rose, the rose could not compare. But how was a fool as I to understand? Give him a hand. The rose has lost its color, but the orchid is the same. I'm left alone to face these lonely years. I didn't see the orchid, I was looking for a rose. And now I pay the price with bitter tears, because I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. When placed beside a blushing rose, a rose could not compare. And how was a fool such as I to understand? Yes, how was I to understand? Thank you very much. God bless you.
Olene Casey, how about a hand for Olene? Yes, sir. Always glad to see him. We got a birthday in the house tonight, and where's Faye Bryant at? There she is, right back there. It's her birthday. Y'all play her a happy birthday back there. Already come up singing.
I'm gonna sing it in Spanish. No, I'm joking with you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday to you.
I think he was trying to do the Marilyn Monroe version or something, wasn't you? I don't know what he is up to. Never heard it done like that. All right, how about a hand for Artie Rodriguez?
I stumbled in this morning, completely out of my mind, down to my last warning, down to my last line. But before I could get one word out, she unloaded on me, said if this bottle is all that important, then I'll give you just what you need. I'll give you something to drink about when I start doing what I've done without. You think that you've got some problems now, just wait till I get out of this house. I'm gonna leave you with this memory. It'll be here just to drive you to drink. And then you have yourself a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. Yes, sir. She's only been gone 2 hours, but I'm not here alone. Her memory's already moving in and making itself at home. And I'm already reaching for what drove her away. From somewhere over in the corner, I heard her memory say, I'll give you something to drink about when I start doing what I've done without. You think that you've got some problems now, just wait till I get out of this house. I'm gonna leave you with this memory. It'll be here just to drive you to drink. And then you'll have yourself a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. Te voy a dar una razón para beber. ¿Cuánto voy a hacer lo que hago sin beber? ¿Tú crees que tienes problemas ahora? Espera aquí o Milaria te está casada. You'll have a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. What was that, quarters, nickels? What are you throwing at? Almost caught it.
That's all you worth.
I'm worth 50 cents. Right, there was more up here there, Wayne. Y'all keep holding out on me. I know that I surprised you coming home. It's not my usual time of year. Well, I've got myself a problem, and I know that I might find the answer here. Remember when I was Dad's pride and joy, your little man? Every time that I got lost, you were there to lend a hand. You would pick me up, and then you'd kiss my hurt away. Remember what you said? Boy, you're getting more like him each and every day. we have a talk like it was yesterday. Your boy's back in trouble and he needs you right away. She says she's gonna leave me, mama, and nothing on God's green earth can make her stay. Well, I can't live without her, mama, and this time you can't kiss a hurt away. But if I'm so much like my dad, there must have been times you felt her way. So tell me word for word what he said that always made you stay. She says she's gonna leave me, mama, but if I'm so much like my dad, there must have been times you felt her way. So tell me word for word that what he said that always made you stay. Oh, tell me word for word what he said that always made you stay. A little bit of George Strait. How many of y'all bought my album tonight? There was a few of them. 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 right here. Well, this next song I'm going to do, 5 back. This next song's on. There's something called, I don't know what she said. No habla español is all I knew of the local lingo. That old pocket guide to Mexico wasn't much help to this out-of-place gringo. When I checked into my motel room, I was held by a brown-eyed señorita. She said, buen bonito señor, blah, 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 como estás, buenos días. Now, I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. A little voice in my head said, boy, you won't ever forget it. They say that Spanish is the language of love. Well, I love the way that it rolled off her tongue. I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. As I followed her down the hallway, I was trying my best not to stare. The angel before me was rare beauty indeed. J-Lo had nothing on her. She winked and she smiled at me sweetly. Said, Señor, aquí está su aire. Muy guapo and something about ho-hos. And I thought, oh baby, whatever you said. I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. A little voice in my head said, boy, you won't ever forget it. They say the Spanish is the language of love. Well, I love the way that it rolled off her tongue. I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. Later that evening in a local cantina, a mariachi band was playing. She held me close and told me and whispered how much she really loved me. Now I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. A little voice in my head said, boy, you won't ever forget it. They say that Spanish is a language of love. Well, I love the way that it rolled off her tongue. I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. No, I don't know what she said, but I sure like the way that she said it. Thank you.
Artie Rodriguez. How about a hand for Artie? Throwing money up here. I tell you what, it's bad though when they go to asking for change back now, I tell you. Oh, you want it all back? What comes up here stays up here. All right, we come into sort of the gospel part of our show here. We always try to do a few gospel shows at the end of the show, and we got a good fellow that's going to come out to do you a good song, Mr. Ashton Evans. Make him welcome.
What would I do without Jesus, the shepherd of my valley? Lord, I just couldn't walk this road alone. When I'm hungry, He feeds me. When I'm thirsty, He's my water. I couldn't make it without Jesus. What would I do? When I need someone to talk to, He's always there to listen. When arms hold without me, He rocks me in His bosom. What would I do without Jesus, the shepherd of my valley? I couldn't make it without Jesus. What would I do? When my tears flow like a river, when my burdens are high as a mountain, and the ones I've counted on have let me down.
The ones that I counted on have let me down.
But that's when I go to Jesus.
That's when I go to Jesus.
He's the one I can count on.
He's the one that I can count on.
I couldn't make it.
I couldn't make it
without Jesus.
Without Jesus.
What would I do?
What would I do?
When I need someone to talk to, He's always there to listen. When arms hold without me, He rocks me in His bosom. What would I do without Jesus, the shepherd of my valley. I couldn't make it without Jesus. What would I do? I couldn't make it without Jesus. What would I do? Thank you. God bless you.
Ashton Evans, yes, sir. We hope you've enjoyed our show tonight, and we hope that you'll come back every chance you get. There's not too many places where you can go anymore and take your whole family, and that's what we're trying to do here. And if it wasn't for Charles and Edel Gilley, we wouldn't have this place. So how about a hand for them for just having a place like this? And we always close out the show with Edel coming out here and doing you a good gospel song, and she's picked out a good one for tonight. Make her welcome, Miss Edel Gilley.
Thank you. High upon a mountain in a place called Calvary stood 3 old wooden crosses for a Savior and 2 thieves. And we all know the reason why the 2 men had to die, but the man in the middle, he was there for you and I. The man in the middle was an ordinary man. See, he could make the blind to see with one touch of his hand. At the sound of his voice brought Lazarus back to life. And the man in the middle was there for you and I. Come on, guys.